What's going on, people? We are Tottenham TV back here for another episode of Predict the Prem as the games are coming thick and fast in the Premier League. A couple of games called off and maybe more are, well, we'll see if more are called off. But as it stands, 2 games are called off. But let me explain to you how this works. Me and my brother go head to head in predicting the Premier League outcomes. Sim is on 229 as it stands. I'm on 200. The scores from the last round still haven't been added, seeing as there is a game tonight, which is Manchester United. So the next perspective that we do will cover both game weeks. But this is the scores as it stands. It's 5 points for a correct scoreline, 3 points for a correct result on both teams to score, 1 point for a correct result and star man as well, which is 2 points for a goal, 1 point for an assist. And let's get straight into the predictions, starting with tomorrow's games. Obviously, Arsenal and Wolves is called off. Next game we're going to look at is Palace against Norwich. And we've both gone for 1-1.
Why have you gone for? You like Palace. Why have you gone for 1-1?
Just because I like them doesn't mean I predict them to win every week.
Yeah, I thought it's Norwich at home, though. It's not every week.
Yeah, I know, but I thought Palace slightly depleted. Norwich as well. They're on the back of so many losses. And I don't think maybe their form is showing their true colours, and I think Norwich can get a result here.
Interesting. Yeah, I was thinking no Zaha. They got some cases out, Eze as well, and Oli's probably not going to play, so it's going to be difficult for them to find the quality to break Norwich down. I can see Norwich getting a goal from somewhere, but I think one of Benteke or Edouard might step up with a goal, maybe from a corner, but I don't know if they'll have enough, so I've gone for 1-1.
Yeah. All right, let's move on to Southampton against Tottenham. A resounding victories we've both gone for, and I've gone for 3-0.
3-0, yeah, 4-1. I just feel like Southampton's so attacking that, and also from set pieces are very good, so they're likely to get a goal, but because they're so open, I think the floodgates will be open, so I've gone for a 4-1 victory.
Yeah, I mean, we've gone for the same margin of victory, but I think that our defensive capabilities can definitely help us out, especially with Ben Davies coming back in. So, yeah, I've gone for a clean sheet, same scoreline as the Palace game. As we move on, Watford against West Ham. We've both gone for the same result.
I see you've taken my 2-2 mantles. That's
yeah,
what
I've taken it.
I saw. Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, I think West Ham at the moment, they're struggling defensively because they're very depleted. And because of that, that's the kind of basis of their team, because that's what they rely on to kind of to be effective. Because going forward, as much as they got Antonio and Fornals and Ben Rama, all good players, but they're very much a solid team with a very organised. Moyes has got them very organised, and they're kind of very much defence first team. And without that, all of a sudden, if they're leaky at the back, they've never been the most attacking free-flowing team anyway, and so all of a sudden they're struggling to win games. And I feel like against Watford, the trend might continue. I think they're going to concede a couple of goals. Yeah. But I've got to back them because Watford also quite an open team, so I've got 2-2.
I think it'll be an open game of football, especially with West Ham's defensive frailties. I'm not sure if Dennis is fit or not, but if he is, then I can definitely see him getting on the score sheet tomorrow night or tomorrow, whenever the kickoff is. But yeah, West Ham been in shocking form. Watford not been in much better form, but I can see it being a good one for the neutral, really, tomorrow, Watford-West Ham. But let's move on. Leeds-Villa has been called off. And next one is Leicester against Liverpool. You've gone for 4-2, have you?
Yeah.
4-2. I've gone for 3-1. I know, you've gone for 4-2 because of the Man City game.
No.
How that turned out. I mean, 6-3 where they lost at the Etihad.
Not just that, also the Carling Cup game. Leicester have actually been scoring goals.
Yeah,
they've just been conceding loads. Yeah, that's the thing. So I Vardy as well was rested, wasn't he, against City?
I'm not sure.
Yeah, he was. I can tell you he was rested. So he's going to come into this game, and he has a good record against Liverpool as well. So I've gone for Leicester, they're scoring goals, but Liverpool with Mane and Salah back in, also probably got some players back from COVID, so I can only see one winner.
Yeah, I think Liverpool will win this quite comfortably in the end, but I think Leicester are good for a goal. Look, you're right, might be right, maybe 2. I did flirt with the idea of 3-2. But I stuck at 3-1 at the end, so I'm going to stick with that 3-1 to Liverpool. As we move on to the Wednesday's games, Chelsea against Brighton, I've gone for 2-1.
Yeah, I've gone 2-0. I just think Chelsea might be starting to get their mojo back a bit. Brighton haven't been, I know they won 2-0 against Brentford, very good one for them. First win since since September, but they're not the most clinical team, Brighton, so I've gone for them not to score in this one, 2-0.
Yeah, for me, Chelsea's defence have been a bit frail of late, and Thiago Silva, I think he went off injured. I'm not sure what's happened, if he's still injured or not, but that would be a big miss for them, although they've got players that can just step in, to be honest. But yeah, Brighton have not been that impressive in terms of their results lately, although they did win 2-0 last night. But I can back them to get a goal, but I think Chelsea will just about win this one. Next one is Brentford against Man City. We've gone for reverse this time. I've gone for 3-0.
Yeah, I've gone for 3-1. I've gone for Brentford at home to get a goal. I think they'll be good for a goal at home against City. They scored 3 at home to Liverpool, didn't they? Not so long. Well, that was a while ago now, but they did. They've shown they're not afraid to attack the big sides, but I can't see them getting any kind of result. I think City are going to be too good, but I definitely can see them getting a bit of joy with a goal. So I've gone for 3-1.
Yeah, I mean, they attacked Chelsea quite well earlier on in the season. They attacked Arsenal very well in the first game of the season. But I think recently they're not really attacking as well as they were maybe in the earlier parts of the season. I think they drew a blank. Who was it against Liverpool recently when they lost 3-0 at home? I can't remember who it was.
Can't remember.
It was recently. I think it was Liverpool. But anyway, so I've gone for a repeat scoreline. I think Man City's defence will hold strong, and it'll be 3-0.
No, they scored 3 at home to Liverpool.
So who was it recently that they just lost to 3-0? Can't remember who it was.
Don't know.
Anyway, I'll just tell you 1 second.
I'm not sure.
It was... Well, they drew a blank against Chelsea in the Cup.
Yeah, that was 2-0.
That must have been the one I was thinking about. Chelsea in the Cup and Chelsea in the league as well, which they played well, but they didn't get a goal. So yeah, I've gone for 3-0 to Manchester City. Let's move on to the Thursday's games. Everton against Newcastle. We've both gone for the same scoreline again.
Yeah, wow, look at that.
I think every draw has been the same for us.
Yeah, and Everton... still, I think, is Calvert-Lewin back? If he's back, then actually they might win. But still, they're not convincing me, Everton. Despite beating Arsenal, they haven't really kicked on since then. And I think Newcastle, under Eddie Howe, showing slight improvements. I can see them getting a draw in this game.
Yeah, pretty much the same thinking. I think Newcastle will be up for this one. I think Everton, they haven't been great as of late, and I think Newcastle will probably look at this thing as they can get something on the board, get some points, some much needed points for Newcastle. So I've gone for 1-1. So has Sim. Manchester United against Burnley. I've gone for 2-0.
Yeah, I've gone 2-1. I just think Burnley might score. I think might have enough to get a goal, but United are going to be too strong. So I've gone for 2-1.
Yeah, I've gone for 2-0. I think Man U have actually done quite well defensively since Rangnick has come in. I'm not sure, have they even conceded a goal in the Premier League since he's come in? I'm not too sure.
Well, that's going to end soon.
It could end soon. Well, it definitely will end soon. But I'm not sure if it'll end in this game with Burnley coming to Old Trafford. I think this will be a routine victory for Manchester United at 2-0. We go into the star men, and it looks as though we've gone for the same player as well, and Harry Kane.
Harry Kane. Oh, yeah, I've gone for him. I just think Southampton, he had a bit of a rest against Palace. He's back on form. Definitely can see him scoring, so I've gone for Harry Kane.
Yeah, scored 4 goals, was it? No, got 4 assists last time.
Yeah, St. Mary's, and a goal.
And a goal, yeah, four assists and a goal. But I expect him to score tomorrow at St. Mary's, and let's hope that happens. But Heung-min Son could easily get on the score sheet again.
Should have been Sonny, 4 goals he got. Yeah,
exactly. So look, that is our Predict the Prem. Let me know your predictions in the comments section below. Let me know who you think is going to come on top this week between me and Sim in the comment section below. Like, subscribe, and comment. And as always,
come on, you Spurs.